Hey, good morning, guys. I wanted to just quickly show you or share with you something that the Lord revealed to me back in March of back in March 13th, Friday, the Friday that just passed. Um, some of you may or may not have seen a video that I did. I did a video back in early March maybe, and it was titled "Major Spiritual Warfare" or something similar to that, where I was describing the spiritual attacks that I was going through. And in that video, I made mention of a few dreams, and one of the dreams was a dream um, where well, I'll show you the dream, and I'll give you the interpretation of the dream afterwards that I got on Friday, this Friday, March 13th. Okay. This one's kind of weird. I know it's significant, but it's weird. I don't have any information on what it means. Um, I was looking at this is all water. This is all water, guys. Okay, and for some reason, there's a body of water right here, and there's a barrier, like a piece of land right here and right here, that kind of divides the waters, right? And for some reason, there's a barrier right here. This barrier opened up, and there's like a little section here where the water can come through now. So the water's come from through this section, which for some reason in my dream, this doesn't make sense, I know, but for some reason in my dream, I think I referred to this section of the water as like Mexico. I'm not 100% sure about that, guys, but I think I recall, just referring to this part of the water as Mexico. I don't know why, but whatever. So the water, to just this little barrier, like a gap opens up, and it's allowing water to come in here. And everyone in the news is watching this event. Oh yeah, one more thing. Before this started, I was looking at the stars in my dream. When I was looking at the stars, the thoughts in my mind were, "This is the end of the world." That's what I was thinking. Now, if you go back and look at one of my other videos that I made, where I drew on the paper some information, that's the same thought that I had. When the dream began was, and I was looking at the stars, and the stars were going by the sky, remember, really fast. You probably didn't watch the video. If you didn't watch the video, you should go back and take a look at it. Where the stars were going by the sky really fast, and I was thinking to myself, this is the end of the world. So when this dream started right here, this new dream that I had last week or whatever, week before, I was looking at the stars and the same thing, but the stars weren't moving. But my thought in my head in my dream when I saw the stars was, this is the end of the world. This event is the end of the world. And yeah, so everyone knew about this event that was going to happen. They were aware of it. They were aware of it. They were preparing for it. But they didn't realize it was the end of the world. They were just thinking that it's a huge, some kind of huge event. I mean, it was on the news. People were talking about the news. That people were getting ready for it. And I don't know what this is. I mean, this is water right here, and this is water, and this body of water over here was coming through this gap into this main body of water, and people were preparing for it. I don't know if this represents spiritual world. This is our, I don't know, spirit dimension. This is our dimension. I don't know what it means. I'm just guessing. And I recall thinking that there would, when this thing happens, there would be a small piece of land for people to hang on to, and and not everyone would be able to fit on this thing, and I was worried that I would be, part on the land and part in the water, and maybe sharks or whatever might try to, eat me while I'm hanging in the water and hanging onto this piece of land. That's what I recall thinking in my dream. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it was a big event. Everyone knew about it, and everyone was preparing for it. And this whole event reminded me of the end of the world for some reason, but they would probably thought it was something else. But yeah, that's a dream. That's the last dream I had. All right, guys. So yeah. So with the dream, as I mentioned in the video that I just showed you, this is a body of water, and this body of water up here was called Mexico for some reason, and this body of water was our body of water, and this is a foreign body of water up here, and Remember, I said in the dream that there was water coming from here. That was, this barrier was broken, like I said, and the water from Mexico was pouring into our water where we live here. Okay, so this was a barrier, and for some reason it got broken at some point, and this water was allowed to drain into our water here. Okay, the Lord had me look up the word Mexico, and when I found out what Mexico meant, He pretty much poured into me the whole interpretation of the dream. The word Mexico, I googled it, and the first definition that pops up on Google is right here. As you can see, Mexico would mean place of Mexi, or land of the war god. Okay, see that? So Mexico means land of the war god. All right. So when he when he showed that to me, basically I got the whole interpretation there. He brought to my memory a dream or vision that someone else had. I'm not sure. I think it was last month, in regards to spirits that were released from somewhere, and they were going throughout the earth. And this lady was saying that she saw the spirits, and the spirits were surprised that she could see them. The spirits were asking, "You can see us? You can see us?" And the lady said, "Yeah, I can see you." And the spirits were actually describing to her what they were here for. They were here to pretty much cause war and to start wars throughout the world. Or throughout her area. I don't recall the exact dream, but she mentioned that the spirit described to her that they were released for a particular purpose, and that purpose was to begin war, start wars, something related to that. For some reason, I can't find the dream that the person posted. I have to go through all the different, I can't recall where I saw the dream, but the Lord brought it to my memory that second. Okay, so I had to find that dream so I could listen to it again. But that was the whole I guess gist of the dream, or that the spirits were released for war, to cause war. And so with all that, now this whole thing that I drew, this dream, this vision, whatever I had, this is the spiritual world. I'm sorry, this up here is the spiritual world, and this below here is our world. And this little barrier here that was broken, okay, is being caused by CERN. That I'm sure all you guys know about that CERN experiment, that machine that's being ramped up now. Okay, I believe that machine is going to cause this break in this barrier here, and it's going to let this spirit from this land here called this place here called land of the war god, just where he lives. This war god, this spirit, he lives in the spiritual world, and he's going to come through into our world. Okay, and he's going to start, I guess, war, or go throughout the earth, or go throughout the region, whatever region it is, to start war. All right, and so, and I'm not sure what this means in the dream. As you can recall, this was a piece of land that a very small patch of land that some people, that not everyone was going to be able to fit on. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Okay. But this is spiritual world up here, and this is our world. And this CERN is going to cause a rift or a tear right here. This is the barrier that's broken, and this god of war is going to be able to, this spirit that causes war is going to be able to come through and come to our area, come to our world, and start whatever. Okay. And something else I wanted to mention to you guys that happened before this, before I got the interpretation of this, is so I was looking at the CERN machine, and this is, guys, when I say this, I didn't know anything about this machine until I researched it, really. Okay, I was looking at an image of the machine online, okay, and there was no details about the machine of how it worked at all. But I saw an image of the machine on the internet, or I think I saw it on BBC site, and they were showing how long it was and how long the tube was of the machine. And then while I'm watching, there's no talking at all in the video, just a video of how long the machine was, because I'm hearing this machine is like 30 miles long, or something like that. And while they're showing the video of how long it was, the Lord says to me, He says particle accelerator, right? And I'm like, what particle? I'm repeating the phrase in my mind over and over again, and then I eventually say it out loud. I go, particle accelerator. Like, what is? So I'm thinking, what is a particle accelerator? So I googled it, and I guess it's a machine that projects particles really fast, for some reason. And after researching it, I found out that this machine that 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 um that CERN uses is actually a particle accelerator. You guys probably already knew that. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about the machine. Okay, so the Lord wants me to. He's putting the dots together for me, as far as this event here, where this world comes into our world, and this machine, um, um, that CERN is using. Okay. So he was actually giving me the breadcrumbs to follow. Okay, so this particle accelerator, that CERN is using, is going to cause this rift or tear in the dimensions, and cause this Mexico, which is the land of the war god, to come to our land. Okay. So yeah, and I got the whole the word particle accelerator before I got this revelation on March 13th of 2015. I got that maybe actually the same week, I believe. I got that the same week. Lord told me about the particle accelerator that I researched. All right, guys. So that's what it means. You take it as you want to take it. I take this as a sign that we really have to start to pray, especially praying in the spirit, because that stuff that happened that was mentioned in Revelation is gonna kick off really soon. It seems. Well, it's already been kicked off, pretty much. But yeah, so that's what it means, guys. So all right.